back in December of 23. I was driving to work. I'll never forget it. Looked down, it was 29 degrees outside, and I pulled off on a side street and I saw this person laying on a concrete slab with this little thin blanket on. I'll never forget red tennis shoes sticking out of this blanket, and I was like, oh my goodness, that is a person in serious trouble there.
My substance abuse started when I was 11 years old. Like, my dad would leave beer in his can, and I started drinking. I was in prison for like 9 years, and I got out in 2017. And I relapsed and started back using drugs. So I've been homeless ever since. Living in the woods, living in empty buildings, living in cars. It was a nightmare. Literally, I wanted to die.
Something just pulled on me that, you need to turn around and get involved and see what's going on. And Todd rolls up, disheveled and kind of all out of sorts.
He actually had a light glowing around me. It was a light. And I knew that it was God sending someone to help me.
So I said, how can I help you? And he said, I sure could use a shower. So I said, how about I get you into a hotel room and get you some food and clothes and kind of fixed up. I'll never forget, I was bringing all this stuff into him, 2 big boxes, and he's like, Mr. Tom, how am I gonna carry all this stuff when I go back to the street? And I said, well, if you're willing to take some help and get sober, maybe you don't have to go back to the street. I made a promise to him there. I said, I'll commit to you that I'll be your advocate and help you any way I can. I'll be in your corner.
When Tom came to us, he was committed to helping, and Todd was committed to receiving that help. Tom came to us looking for housing solutions for Todd. We were able to transition him into our shelter and connect him to resources within our shelter system before helping him move into a subsidized unit of his own. We were proud to be able to support making that happen.
Roof above was an absolute godsend. I mean, it was just so helpful and so comforting knowing that he had a place to go at night, wasn't going to be on the street.
What was so nice about Roof Above is it was more structure for me. I was in the drug program now, so I wasn't running the street.
He would get these little keychains every celebration, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, and he gave me proudly every month.
I knew that I had someone on my team and that was gonna help me whatever I needed help with.
When I met Todd, he needed a lot of things. First thing we had to do was get a phone so we could communicate. He didn't have a driver's license, doctor's appointments and dentists, and it was just a lot of little things that he didn't really have the resources to achieve. But when we teamed up, a lot of those tasks that seemed unachievable, we could easily knock those down and keep him moving forward.
Everyone who comes through our doors is facing a completely different set of challenges. We've really tried to capture and create solutions for every stage of an individual's journey, from literal homelessness all the way to being successfully housed. This work really does not happen in isolation. It is community resources and community members coming together.
Every morning and every night, I get a text from Todd, some kind of little emoji, good morning, good night. It's become a team effort. My whole family's just kind of fallen in love with Todd. My employees all know Todd. He's part of the family. Overall, this whole experience is just, I think, softened me. I feel like I have a kinder heart. If you're thinking about, getting involved and trying to help solve the homeless issue in Charlotte, you need to lean in. You need to, get involved.
Roof Above serves our neighbors experiencing homelessness, and we make ways for others in the community to join us in this work.
You were laying right about here with your red tennis shoes sticking out. You got a little better place to live now, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely that. When I was living out there in that mess, I had to plan how I'm gonna get this and how I'm gonna get that, how I'm gonna eat. Today I don't have to worry about that. Being sober, it got my family back. My brothers and sisters trust me now. My son, he trusts me. And other people look up to me now.
Each one of us has the capacity to help many others. And I think Todd, now that he is more stable and feels well supported, is really a living example of that.
I feel like he's paying it forward. He's helping others, and it's been great to watch.
I take people to detox, take people to doctors. I like to help other people so I can watch them grow. It's a good feeling.